Welcome to Sporty News London Special. Coming up, yes, just superstar. Lochte is having a good time. Pistorius is definitely now a legend, but it's not all good. Harper reminisces on Beijing, and pole vault queen Yelena Isinbayeva plans to reign in London. And she's done it. Congratulations to Golden Girl Jessica Ennis. The poster girl of London 2012 confirmed her place as the sweetheart of her nation. The 80,000 capacity crowd witnessed their team win 3 track and field gold medals in the same day for the first time ever. There was victory for Greg Rutherford in the long jump and Mo Farah in the 10,000 metres, but the crowning moment was provided by Princess Jessica's outstanding performance in the heptathlon. The Sheffield Stunners image has already been used to sell everything from sports drinks to insurance and beauty products. And it looks like the sponsors are set to multiply and multiply. It couldn't have happened to a sweeter person. He made a huge impression on the first week of the Olympics with 5 medals, including 2 golds. But also, as we mentioned yesterday, with the rumours of his private life. Lochte is no ordinary champion. Making the most of life and having fun are his 2 main goals. Knock yourself out, Ryan.
Because swimming takes so much time. Really, I honestly just like sitting on my couch watching TV with my dog Carter. I mean, we do that pretty much every day. He's my best friend.
What kind of shows?
What?
What kind of shows, TV shows?
Shows? We don't really watch shows that much. We more watch movies, and he really likes action movies.
He left his Doberman, Carter, back home in Florida, but Ryan has picked up a little present for him in London.
I got him 5 Olympic medals. He's a big, big baby. He thinks he's a lapdog and he's like 92 pounds. I don't get it.
Olympic champions and their dogs. It's a never-ending love story. Oscar Pistorius has achieved his objective of running in an Olympics alongside able-bodied competitors. And the icing on the cake for the South African 400-metre runner is that he qualified for the semi-finals, which will certainly stir up the controversy again. As far as 400-metre legend Michael Johnson is concerned, Pistorius has no business being there. He has too many advantages due to his carbon fibre prosthetic legs, but the South African has no intention of backing down.
You have to look at a net advantage or net disadvantage. I've heard people saying, well, I don't have a lower limb, therefore I've got less weight. But I also don't have that blood in that limb, so I've got less blood. I don't have the tendons running from my foot to my ankle to my knee. I don't have proprioception as well as able-bodied athletes. And I think often there's a lot of debate about the advantages, talk about the advantages, but there's not much said about the disadvantages. And it boils down pretty basic to me, is that if this was such an amazing piece of equipment that's been around for 14 years, then how come thousands of other Paralympic athletes aren't breaking world records and challenging, even a 45 or 48 or a 49-second 400-meter.
The public couldn't care less about the debate. The Olympic Stadium's 80,000 spectators have taken Pistorius into their hearts, supporting him all the way. We first became aware of Harper at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. The 24-year-old was at her first games and she became the Olympic champion of the 100-metre hurdles. No one expected it. No one even knew who she was. And the favourite, Lolo Jones, fell at the last hurdle. The American reminisces on the historic race.
I remember before the finals, Bobby said point blank. So he said, focus on you. I don't want you to know where you are until after you cross that finish line. Lean for your life. And once I did that, I remember looking over and Sally started screaming. I'm like, second is really good. Oh my God, I got second. And then Priscilla started screaming. I was like, third is amazing. And then all of a sudden, Damu came over and was like, no, you won. And there's a picture of me like breaking down in her arms because that was when it hit me and I saw my name pop up.
A little known fact, Harper ran the Beijing final wearing someone else's shoes. Hers was so damaged that she borrowed a pair from Michelle Perry. This year in London, the American wants to repeat her success, this time wearing her own shoes. She's already the queen of the pole vault, but the 2-time Olympic champion, Yelena Isinbayeva, wants to secure her legacy.
I don't consider myself to be a living legend. I want to become a legend.
The world record holder plans to make history in London, but with so many career titles, she's running out of ambitions to set.
I knew that if I became the first woman to jump more than 5 meters, then I would be making athletics history. I will always be remembered for that achievement. All of the other women who managed to do this will always be number 2. And being the first in sports is always good. I'm really happy that my name is forever in the history books of track and field.
And now, time for the fans with the next episode of our silly survey. Today's question is, how fast does a badminton shuttlecock go?
Very fast.
18 mile an hour.
I don't know. Maybe it's 4 or 5 kilometers an hour.
Not fast enough, no. No, it's terrible. I fall asleep in between the serve. Awful. That needs to be faster.
80 kilometers an hour.
That's going actually probably faster than that. I don't know. I'll take a wild guess and maybe say like 120 kilometers an hour.
So you guess.
You guess. Fast. Very fast.
Oh, it's 15, maybe 15 miles an hour. Yeah.
It could be 100 kilometers per hour.
We watched the badminton, and that's 250 miles an hour. Yeah, it's very fast.
Sporty News London special signing off. We'll be back soon.